What is up? It's your boy Aing, bringing to you guys a brand new freaking video, man. So look, listen, today we got an exciting one. Today we got an informative one. So the other day I was watching a YouTube video on a guy who was talking about how to do burnouts in the Tacoma. Now don't ask me why I was looking up how to do burnouts on the Tacoma, but I was. So in this video, I'm gonna be talking about a little button that if you don't know, can allow you to have a little bit of fun. And that little button is right here. This button can do quite a bit. It can cause more problems, but if you know how to use it, it will allow for more fun. So I'm gonna get inside, I'm gonna show you guys what it does, but then we're gonna talk about different scenarios I guess you would want to use this in. Referencing back to the video, the guy was talking about how if you wanna do burnouts, just click this button and then you're ready to go. Just put your foot on the brake, put your foot on the gas, and let her rip. Everything on this screen looks to be fine until you get to the auto LSD part, the auto limited slip differential. Now, if you're trying to do burnouts, you are going to fail extremely bad. And he was doing it and the truck would start to burn out, but it didn't want to. It just was like, hey man, what are you doing to me? The automatic limited slip differential, what it does is whenever it feels one tire is slipping, it'll stop it. It'll stop it from slipping. And then it'll apply power to the other tire to get traction. When you're trying to do a burnout, that's not what you want. You want to have no traction control. You just want it to rip. And that's what a lot of people don't understand. There's actually multiple functions to some of these buttons. And I will admit, I'm victim of this. I own 3 of these Tacomas now. And I didn't know this one. I'm about to show you guys another one. This button here, I thought it was just, you know, to reset your trips, blah, blah, blah. But if you turn it, it gives you brightness options. Something I wasn't aware of, something maybe you aren't aware of. And that brings me back down to here. If you press and hold, still holding, bada boom, bada bing, right there. Traction off, traction control off. Now, if you put your foot on the brake and you floor it, I mean absolutely floor it, you'll lose traction back here, right here. Just like only right here, not there, not on the other side, not on the other side, just here. I think it's the funniest thing that Toyota Tacomas lose only traction in their back right tire. I don't know how many other YouTubers you guys watch, but there's a YouTuber by the name of Burlacker. Burlacker is a friend of the Stradman, and Burlacker was recently making a video where his Ford Raptor was doing the same thing. But then Stradman got into the vehicle and then burned out the left tire. Now I only have 1,500 miles on my truck. If I didn't, this parking lot would be very, very different right now because I'd be doing something absolutely insane. When we get our miles up, when we get enough miles where I feel I'm comfortable revving out the engine, even though you're not supposed to ever, we're gonna have to try to find out if I can burn both back tires in a Toyota Tacoma. We're gonna talk about when you wanna turn traction all the way off and when you wanna have that auto LSD on. It's a double-edged sword. Sometimes you want the auto LSD, sometimes you don't. The auto LSD is more of when you're trying to get traction and you are slipping. So let's say you are off-roading, you have it in 4x4 and you're just not getting enough traction, you leave it there. There's a lot of times when you're off-roading, you're just in an awkward spot and you need to rev, but when you're revving, the truck is stopping the tire that's slipping. That's when you want to turn the traction all the way off, create a little bit more power, create a little bit more speed. Please do not do this if you don't know what you're doing. Another reason you want to turn traction control off is if you're mudding. Now this is where it gets kind of awkward for me. Me and Sandy, we just got this Sport and we were like, where can we take it to go off-roading? I was a noob, I was this absolute scrub. Facebook hit me with the coolest spot, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go out there, I'm gonna run it. And it was funny because someone was like, you're out here mudding on slicks. So I turned traction control off, what I thought, but when my tires started to spin, my wheels started to break, and then I started to get stuck. You need to know when to use and when not to use. First off, my recommendation would be get some better tires because with these bad boys, you're slipping on some wet grass. Definitely have your traction control off when you're mudding just so you can have the most amount of fun. Make sure you don't get stuck and make sure you have someone to back you up. Me personally, my recovery vehicle is my girlfriend's 2015 Toyota Corolla. My hat is a tan, deserty tan color. So I think it's only right, in loving memory of my old Tacoma, we give it a moment of silence. All right, that's enough. Back onto this beautiful, beautiful voodoo blue Tacoma. Let me know, what do you guys think is appropriate age, I guess you could say, that I should go out there and burn some rubber. Now, I'm gonna change these tires out, shaving off some age on the tires. Now, I get the people who are gonna look out for me. Don't do it, it's gonna hurt your differential, it's gonna hurt this, it's gonna hurt that. But for the guys who are out there who just wanna have some fun and who don't care about the consequences, this is very bad. I probably shouldn't put this in the video. How many miles do you think I should have on the truck? 1,500 miles is where I'm at right now. I got a beach trip coming up. We're probably gonna be at like 2,000 miles by the end of the week. So, I don't know, maybe 5,000 miles. Should I wait for 5,000? Maybe after my first oil change? I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know in the comment section if you knew what that button did to its full capability. I don't know if a lot of people do or don't. And even when you go to buy a Tacoma, I test people all the time. Like, hey, well, how do you turn off the traction on this? Oh yeah, you just press this button. So with that being said, I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, please leave a like, a comment, and a subscription. We got a lot of videos coming up. I'm super stoked. Thank you very freaking much for every single one. Like every person that watches this video, thank you. And my past videos, and who comments and who shows support. I really do appreciate you guys. Like, you have no idea. Thank you for watching. It's been your boy. I'm out like an Audi. I'll see you tomorrow. So good tomorrow.